of Kalyan and Jivugabudge, you ventured forward into the mists of Ravenloft, taking Irina with you. Ismark stayed behind. There was a lot of talky talks, a lot of suspicion. There was a wolfy wolf battle. Amris almost got a wolfy wolf, but did not. And anyone have anything else to fill in? Anything else that piqued your interest in the last session?
The wolf was damn near retarded.
Yeah, I think like no one remembers anything apart from this fucking wolf. So
Yeah.
The wolf's face was severely caved.
I think the wolf was pretty much the highlight, dude.
It looked up at my character and went, and died.
Yeah, Ruby became a savage killer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It was attacking.
It was defending.
You guys murdered it without actually killing it.
To
That's
be
worse.
fair, after what had happened to it already, it probably would have been more painful to keep it alive.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like-
I mean, look at Dean's picture. That can't be fucking right.
it would have been a mouth breather for sure.
Oh, I hate that. No.
no.
So
You would have kept it if your rat wasn't hiding.
There's nothing else that really happened. Yeah, nothing at all.
Nothing. You
Uh,
started making way to the camp.
And the session begins.
Okay. We started making way to that camp.
Yeah, you were.
I'm
were
sorry,
walking
I
away
don't think
to
it's
the
started yet. I haven't heard Africa.
team. Wrong session.
There's a wrong session.
Wrong session. This is.
I
the
haven't
session
heard the
without
lightning
any fun.
strike.
I just played the lightning strike. You
Oh,
think
you
did
just survived the lightning strike.
I didn't hear the lightning strike. I feel ripped off.
Refresh. Get your sound.
What? That's fine.
I hear it now.
That's why. I was going for my speakers.
There we go. I feel much better.
I don't know if that's grease on my page or like a dramatic staining. But you continue down this road leading downwards into the Serre Pool, next to the Serre Pool, and the music starts to whiff and waft its way like the smell of smoke and campfire between the tree branches. And it slowly arose with the Vistani music. And as you step closer, it gets louder and louder as I move the slider up. So you're walking in
That's a good
a line, a huddled group. How are you doing it?
I would want to have Ruby stay near Arena.
Staying near the metal.
Oh.
Trying to remember, did I grab a wolf to drag with me? Didn't I?
Yeah.
You and Delboy. Well, Delboy grabbed half a wolf.
I'm dragging it along the fucking ground. It's the one that he first tried to tame.
Well, one of them's literally cut down the middle. I don't think there will be very much to skin off that one. Meat.
I need some things.
I'm assuming you need meat.
Claws, teeth, fur, meat.
Good point.
Oh, you're such a child. He's just storming on with the thing, dragging its blood trail across the ground.
Well, like dragging one like that could be like a sign to like other animals to keep away. Since you're dragging
more
that
take
wolf.
it as there's something wounded, come get it.
It has to be a big predator then.
Well, yeah, it's a wolf. I'm assuming another wolf will come try to get it.
Well, if it draws it out, then there's more things for us to kill and take and sell and use. You're such a baby. He's walking off. He's still dragging it along.
The canopy of mists and branches suddenly give way to black clouds boiling far above. There's a clearing here, next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. There's 5 colourful round tents, each 10 foot in diameter, and are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near the tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of the music clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. The footpath continues beyond the encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest's edge. And there is a page for this, which I will just put up. If it would scroll... Can you not scroll it using the player badge? I thought you could. God fucking damn it. Alright, you end up in a completely different place then, because I can't find this. I have the Vistani camp from Valeki. Yaha. No. There it is. Yeah, that's right next to where you were.
I see only darkness!
Their house wasn't.
Darkness and pain. Darkness and pain.
That's a Vistani. Well,
I can't
you have
actually see.
disadvantage on account of your racism.
Why? Like, how did you do this? What?
I'm doing it, you piece of shit.
Oh.
I couldn't see my icon. I can't drag something on I can't see.
The DM has to do it.
There's only one drag I'm feeling here.
So, you are
Oh shit, you
here.
can.
Can you not make 2 of yourself?
It's gone.
Alright.
I'm allowed to.
Okay, I almost deleted it.
Rotate one of them.
Right, so yeah, there's a shit ton of Vistani chanting and filigreeing about. Someone starts playing some mad music. One of them whips out the electric guitar and starts playing this one.
Holy shit!
These are my kind of people.
What time of the day is it now?
It's about lunchtime, late lunch, 1 p.m.
So we are smelling food as well coming from there.
Oh yeah, well there's like a constant kind of roast going on. Different meats wafting along the air. It's a very warm, inviting. They're brightly coloured, they're dancing, they're singing, there's laughing. You can hear drinks clonking against each other.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm just gonna ask, what the fuck is up with a giant ass horse?
I'm gonna ask Irene if she knows about this camp.
Alright, yeah, she told you that you were like it was here. I need to drag her in. What do you want to know?
Is it a reliable place to take a stop?
The Vistani mean no harm normally. If you leave them to their devices, they leave you. At this point, the Vistani closest to you, Delvin, turns around and goes, "Hey!" and starts dancing with you.
What?
So he's just like proper like going at it, like dancing in front of you. Like, are you joining in?
Delvin's joining
Uh,
in.
So
He's just staring in
you guys
confusion.
round the edge of this of this wagon. So they're labeled as bandits, but they're not. It's just their actual stat block. Oh yeah, no, that's why I accidentally said bandit. Don't get worried. You come on the edge of this wagon. It's just not the bandit dimension.
It's a good thing Niels isn't here, or the fucking map wouldn't fit all the bandits in.
There would just be one called the Big Starny. So you come around there, he's just proper going into this dancing. There's loads of like coins and different bits of
I will
gold
say,
and jewels on his sleeves. Like they're all jingling as he dances.
as Delvin's
Well-
seen this, he's dropped the fucking like back hind ass part of the wolf he was
No,
dragging
no,
along.
you
It's
gotta
just like
remember,
sitting at the side.
It was cut down the middle. It was not cut in half.
Oh,
like
he's
half a face.
oh, that he's just dropped that shit. Yes, it was useless bringing it.
It boils to the end of the dance, and he slaps you on the shoulder and turns you towards the group by the campfire, and they kind of move apart to let you have space in.
And it's
Hello
killing
and
me.
welcome.
I'm guessing at this point they've handed me a drink as well. I've got a
Oh
drink.
yeah, you've like before your ass is hit down, there's like a stick of like just kind of like some like it's like a rabbit or something kind of twisted over a stick. It's been roasted, just like a bit of it, and there's a flagon in your hand, and then your butt hits this nice smooth log.
I see what happened.
This place is great.
I start moving towards them.
Oh, hold on, and he grabs you, Socrates.
Oh,
Gives you a look up. Gives you a look down. Hey, and slaps you on the ass.
Wow.
oh.
I go and try to
Welcome,
say,
welcome.
Yes. Seems like it should be alright.
I don't know. Just smell alcohol. I guess so. Well, it's Irina, right?
Yeah, it's Irina.
If Irina's okay with them, then, and if she trusts them, then I'm okay with it. But I'm not gonna eat that crazy stuff. Unless it's a dream cake. If
You
it's
catch
just-
the tail end of a joke, Delvin. You didn't quite understand the start of it, and all of them burst out laughing.
What the fuck's the joke? Tell me the joke!
She fed the maggots!
Oh, wait.
What a fucking idiot!
Oh, Delvin.
Can we all hear this?
Delvin, that was
You
us.
probably
Join
can.
the party!
Wait,
Delvin, that was us.
sorry.
Delvin, she
Freaking
fed us
maggot.
maggots.
That was just mouthing a drink and jamming this weird rabbit animal down him.
Not at all paying attention.
No.
Didn't they eat maggots?
The one who was dancing with you, or just a different one? Alright. Hey, there's a couple out from the edge leaning on the wagon. They're just kind of got a pipe and there's smoke wafting around them. There's a woman in she's got almost an Arabian mask over her face, and she's got a lot of skin showing. Okay. He's quite an older looking Vistani. He's got a very ornately intertwined beard with lots of different cuts of fabric, not like specifically in like bundles or anything. So there's like a knotted green bit here and a knotted blue bit, and just like lots of different bits twisting into this long beard that comes to about the top of his sternum. He's got small, like, silvery eyes, and he's got just, like, wrinkles around his eyes and his mouth just from just smiling constantly and just enjoying life.
I move with Ambrose over to the pipe-smoking one and pull out my pipe.
Can't you, like, not smoke
Leans
that pipe?
across and lights it for you.
What?
I thought...
You don't appear to have anything in your pipe.
I was hoping you had some to spare. No.
You are coming here just to mooch off us? Get a free smoke?
Or smoking a pumpkin.
I still have some stuff. I'll put some stuff in my pipe.
Sir, he is a moron. So, please excuse him.
I still have some. I put some stuff in my pipe and I ask him for a light.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out this ornate little golden designed thing, and he flips it open, and this spark of magical energy ignites at the top of it. He lights it for you and flips it back into his pocket. Hey, I have no problem. If you want to mooch, you just have to say. Have you seen us yesterday?
Could I mooch another drink?
You get one passed to you. What do you mean? This is normal. That's because they're not Vistani! Excuse me 1 second. Hey! And he like he chucks a like a bottle of alcohol into the crowd, and like 3 of them jump up and grab it.
They're really happy people.
This place is great!
Hey, Delvin, do you want to smoke in this pipe?
No, I'm alright. I'm good with the booze for now. This Vistani life's pretty great, though. Where do I sign up?
And the one next to you goes, you can't just sign up. You have to be born a Vistani.
I'm pretty sure there was one twice removed on my mother's side.
I can see it in your eyes.
I knew it was there. I seen it in the mirror.
Well, he was just a tour. Well, I guess we're gonna...
walks up and kind of kneels down next to Delvin and takes a small, like not quite a thimble, but a similar size amount of wine.
Rena, please be careful. I really don't want your brother being mad at me. Or these people. They kind of freak me out.
Ismark will be fine.
I don't
We have
know.
to celebrate with the Vistani.
Are you sure? Because he kind of seems like the type that would rather lock you in the closet and hope nothing bad happens. I
Ruby,
think.
stop being a prude!
That's not prude!
Does your friends dance?
I don't dance. I don't know how to.
He's a little bit of a nerd.
We'll show you. And
No.
two like young Vistani, like a boy and a girl, maybe about 14 or so, dressed in very similar turbans. A lot more clothing on these ones. The girl's got a very like traditional, almost like Russian like farm girl dress, and they both take you to the top of the encampment, dragging you by the hand, Ruby and Amorous.
Oh.
And they start dancing with you.
The good Delvin's going with them, just like going like, well, you two just make sure you're responsible. It's good that we all have a good time, but we got to keep our wits about us.
Roll performance, both of you.
Oh God. Where's perform? I gotta get my sheet.
Dance for me, monkey boy.
There it is.
So you're getting the hang of it, Amorous, and you step on the boy's feet a couple of times.
He 100% thinks you're a girl.
And the girl who's dancing with you, Ruby, like Amorous, you catch out the corner of your eyes. You're stepping on the foot of like this boy, going, "Oh, sorry," and then you turn around and Ruby's like tilting the other person back, and they're like doing flourishes and spins.
I didn't know I could do this.
So Bob, Silcreus, and Delvin sitting around the campfire. Are you, Bob?
Yes, I was on my way into camp, gonna give the wolf to a one of the Stanis. I give for your hospitality.
Thank you. It's not often we get the dog meat. You're a big fella.
Sorry.
Well, I was getting hit on.
Indeed, I am.
Thank you.
How do you want your wolf cooked?
Bear. Oh, I am an
Right.
orc.
So he starts. He takes it over to one of the wagons. It's got kind of the back is opened up, and there's like some trays with like some pouches of herbs and spices, and there's other meat kind of just being adorned and like prepped for the bonfire. And he takes it over to there. So Chris, what are you doing?
I'm leaning against the wagon with the guy that's smoking the pipe.
Okay,
Start
well, you're
chilling
close enough to hear this. So, as you guys are kind of around a bonfire and the other three are off being danced about, one of the Vistanis kind of leans in and ushers the crowd around because it's his turn for the story. And he leans in, takes a drink of his wine, stops, grabs his wife, and gives her a massive, really awkward kiss across the face, like. Leans back and goes, "A mighty wizard. Let me start again. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing," and he points at you, Silcreus. "A very charismatic man he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the devilish Strahd," and you hear some people whisper, "Strahd." "He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle Ravenloft en masse. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other, colors blazing across the night sky. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my very own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard, yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the devil Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down the river to search for the wizard's body, to see if, he had anything of value. But the river Ivlis had already spirited him away. There's just this silence after.
That was a great story.
Well, Ruby's really thinking hard about this story, and she doesn't look comfortable.
You didn't hear the story, you're dancing.
Oh,
You're
God.
two children too far away.
Yeah, you Amrit and Good Delvin did not catch this.
So this Strahd lad, the people often turn up to try challenge his rule?
Hey, not really. Usually, people turn up and end up challenging his rule. The difference is the word, in the reason they're here.
You were saying earlier about people being fed maggots. Do you know what happened to those people?
No, last time they were here, we brought some adventurers. They got left in the Barovia.
Ah,
They're probably dead.
Haha, probably. But we're alive.
do you know what happened to the woman who
Ah!
There we are, lad.
Well, that was me doing a woman's voice, so.
Nah, whatever. Last then.
Do you know what happened to the woman that brought them?
Not really.
Who did you hear the story from?
Hey, well, stories get passed around. It is our tradition. George over there is the one who told me, and he heard it from Iona, and she heard it from Vasile.
There's George, Iona, and Vasile. Iona and Vasile get George.
It's pronounced, it's spelled George. George.
This sounds like a very Irish spelled name.
Are you calling these Jippos? Are you calling these Vistani Jippos?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ireland is not full of gyppos who have weirdly spelled names. I know a person called Dervla who is not a gypsy. Or Blanid. Spell fucking Blanid.
He's calling them gypsies.
You best not be starting a fight with the Jippos, mate. Yours may have, but they're still going. So, like, they just kind of left you to the side, sweating, hunched over, out of breath, and they're just still going for it. Yeah.
Oh, you stopped. I think Ruby's still going. I think that was the explanation. Not sure.
A good Delvin will be at Amherst like, you shouldn't dance that much. You might open up the wound on your back. I wouldn't want it, like, spilling out again, causing you bother or problems. I already feel mighty bad about it already. Especially after all that business with that wolf. You looked really upset. Well, he's probably in a better place now.
I'm getting tired now. Can I take a break from this? Thank you, little kid.
Hey! And she lets go of your hands and spins off.
God, they have a lot of energy.
Spins off. Beyblade tunes plays in background.
Yeah, I didn't know I had it in me. I don't know if I like it or not, but the little girl seemed happy.
A chunk of rare cooked wolf leg gets slapped down in front of you, Bob. It's got some nice charring on the edges.
I start stuffing my face.
So simple.
I look over towards Bob and go, and just yell, "Hey, pass me a bit of that wolf!"
Get your own.
But we all helped in killing it, Bob.
Get your own piece from the wolf. Why do I have to get my...
I start heading towards where the wolf is being cooked.
Can we get some wolf over here?
Oh, they're really eating the wolf.
And there's a older lady doing the food. There's a couple of small children Vistani running about in the back of the wagon as you peer in. Hello. Yes. What can I get you? We've got rabbit, vole, these eggs.
Ooh, can I try rabbit?
Which wagon's the wagon being cooked
She
out of?
turns around and goes, 2 rabbits!
Oh!
Which wagon's being cooked out of?
What's that? Sorry?
Which wagon is actually being cooked out of, like the food's being prepped in?
I'm just assuming this one.
Okay.
Whatever you want, mate. It's theatre of the mind. Woo.
What was it, the ghostly woo?
That would be Madame Eva. You mustn't leave before you go see her. At least just to thank her for this wonderful day.
Are you?
The tent over there, and she points towards the big rectangular one near the horses.
You're not going there by yourself. Okay. No, I'll go.
Delvin's
I
gonna
hear
nudge one of the guys at the camp and just go, so do you guys do trade stuff like that? I picked up some things I could do with unloading, maybe supplying up in some other things.
We could do a bit of trade, yes.
It sounds good. Maybe after the celebrations. Can't mix business and pleasure.
You'll never get any trade done then. Here at this encampment. The party does not stop.
This is a good home. Who do I see if I want to trade?
Yeah, just anyone. Go to that wagon over there.
Which one they point at?
He points at the one where the smoking guy was.
Is Eric role-playing as Mr. Anderson?
No. Dickhead.
Right, so Amorous and Ruby, you head towards Madame Ava's tent.
Yep.
He'll go with you, yeah.
Right.
After all, it'd be extremely polite to thank her for all she's done.
There's magic flames casting a reddish glow from the interior of the tent. It reveals a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from this crystal ball that sits on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. The crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. At last you've arrived. Go get the rest of your compatriots. Then we will talk. We will talk. As you walk out the tent, you get handed a flagon of beer and a rabbit on a stick. Both of you. Oh, oh.
Oh. Thank you.
They've gone.
I'll take it.
No, I'll just go, oh, no, I'm not much of a drinker, but I'll take the rabbit. Thank you very much. Ah, but there's a party going on. You should join us first.
I turned to the old guy to try to ask about buying new clothes, and then I hold out my robe, going, "Yeah, this is kind of torn apart. Something happened."
I think we should, if we upset her. She does seem like the important person in this camp.
It would be rude to go up dressed like this, though.
I don't think we have much choice, do we?
I can buy a bit of clothing real quick, and then we can go up.
That makes no sense.
My clothes are literally torn apart. Do you not remember what happened in the house?
Yeah, and I could have left you there.
Yeah.
Now do us the favor and
my
come
my
with us.
clothes, my clothes are torn
No one
apart.
cares.
It would be rude.
No one cares.
Alright, fine. Don't want to stand up. I might as well come.
Yep.
See? So simple.
I will say though, after that, one of you's helping me with trade. I'm not much of words. I tend to get angry and punch them when they don't take the things I'm offering.
Don't punch them. They seem generally nice people.
That's
a little
basically
creepy.
showing care in where I come from.
Didn't you just tell them that you were some part Vistani?
Ruby, that was a tactical lie to get more free booze. Come on.
Yeah, and if they find out, they'll kill you.
I don't dress like them. Look, it's like Rainbow Parade.
Hopefully she has some clothes.
Then you all
Yeah, I would
move
hope she's not wearing them.
across and crowd into Madame Ava's tent. Are you as both Delvins going in, yeah?
I will say both are probably going in, yeah. The good one's been following Amorous around. He feels bad. He didn't stop you, he slashed you.
So, you walk in, the red flames
No
flicker with the air currents caused by you moving into the tent. And once they're still and you guys are all crammed in, a big smile comes across this old woman's face. Yes. That makes all 5 of you. Plus the woman.
Plus the other one.
Yes, the other part of you.
The other part of me? No. Me and him have got nothing in common.
We are both the same height.
She-
No, I'm not.
That is
Like,
true.
I'm gonna like go onto his tiptoes a bit.
That I did, and you are all here. And we have spoken. Do you wish for more? I just wanted to know what the people who would destroy Strahd would look like.
What?
You are destined to win. I see it in the crystal ball.
Yeah, I agree. I would like to go home.
Your way home is through Strahd.
Yeah, I thought it was going to that. So, if you can see stuff in your ball, how do I get rid of him?
Are you pointing at the other devil?
Yeah. Like, at that point, I've like slammed my finger into his cheek.
That is not in the crystal ball, for that is not of this world.
Well, if he's not in the crystal ball, he needs to go back to wherever he bloody came from anyway.
Perhaps if you find a mirror and put it back together again, it'll work. That was in the ball. It happened in Barovia.
Okay, so maybe she's a little legit. Oh, okay.
Hammers.
Wizards! Come here!
I walk over.
Raises a hand and out whips this tarot deck and she shuffles it and holds it up to you. Draw a card.
So she just goes, you die, and then
I
she
pull the
disappears.
third from the left.
She reaches
Takes it
in.
off you,
She reaches
Puts
in.
it at the bottom of the
It's your
deck.
card.
shoves the first one up, flips it to you. Ah, this card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. The enchanter, free of D from cosmic origin, the stars do travel as much as we. And these travel past that called Valaki. I see a kneeling woman, a rose, one and the same. She a being of great beauty, plucked too soon. The master of the marsh knows of whom I speak, and that is who you should seek. She shoves you away. Next! And she points at Bob.
I turn to Amherst. Who's the master of the marsh?
What do you have to say to me?
Draw, and we shall see. Ha! You made me rhyme.
Rhymed to the crown.
Take her.
I stare at her and then reach out to grab a card.
You pull out this card, and it shows a picture of a man, a merchant with a big grin and this bulging sack of coin. Ah, the second of the cards, the trader. A man who knows of goods and treasures, and likes what he trades. The things he can trade in can be hard-pressed to produce what you seek. A powerful force, for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. In wood and sand, this treasure hides. Look to the Wizard of Wines. Points at
Otherwise,
Ruby.
you-
Go,
I
go,
am
your turn. And stops,
confused.
looks at you, Bob. Like cranes her head up at you. Yes.
Could you explain that more? That makes no sense to me.
It is part of the way fortune telling works. Sometimes it is clear and it says things like, you will die or you will marry a beautiful princess. Sometimes it will tell me certain things that I don't want to divulge, like who the master of the marsh is, as your wizard learnt. And sometimes I don't even understand what the hell it's saying anyway. Like that.
I huff as he like looks towards me, saying, "Master of the Marsh."
Ask around. I'm sure there's people who know about the Wizards of Wines.
I struck.
Takes 3 cards, places 1, 2, 3 in front of her, and points at you, Ruby.
Oh, I have to do this too. Oh, okay. She picks up the one in the middle.
She grabs your hand to stop you,
Uh.
and she flips it herself. Ah. Well, I see. Far be it from me to question what the cards show. I kinda wish I'd made the wizard draw this one. A weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight, but tied to the card of the philanthropist, the wielder of the 2 coins, matron of the diseased. Look to where that and madness are bred, a place filled with the noises of children's weep, is where this treasure does sleep.
Okay.
Now, if anyone's having a sword, it's me. That's my business.
Thank you, creepy lady.
Druid, may you draw and see where the light of day may shine.
It's time to do.
You flip it over. She looks at it and goes, it's upside down, but still good. This is the artifact. A light shed on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. Seek an entertaining man with a strange companion, for he is more than he seems. And dwarves, your enemy is a creature of darkness, whose powers are beyond mortality. And this is where you will find him! She flips open the last card. There's a blackened edged card depicting a man strapped to a rack. There's small pointed eared demons all round him at the base of him, poking and tormenting at his body as it flays and dangles into a pit of flames. This is the dungeon. He, who I am sure you know I speak of, lurks in a hall of bones, deep in the dark pits of his very own castle. That is where you will find him.
And what makes you think I want to go and destroy him?
Well, I'm just here to tell you what the cards say. That is not my business.
Is that all they say for me? Where is my sword?
It is for all of you, but each card is influenced by your past and your future. If you were to draw where the sword may be, you may find it in a worse place. This is curated by the stars for each and every one of you.
I'm
That's
trying not to
true.
think too
It
much
could
about
be a crossbow. No, it's definitely a literal sword.
I don't know if I like her or not. I think I like her.
I like you.
You're funny.
Mostly.
Oh, thank you.
Amorous, ask about the moon pies.
Dream cakes.
Moon pies.
If I tell you, it must be a secret.
If it has to be a secret, Delvin, leave.
Which one?
Why'd you think I'd be loose-lipped?
I just stare at you.
Why are you staring at me?
I know you, Delvin. We've had enough traveling time. Like, come on.
You don't know me.
Come closer. Closer. Closer.
Burps in your ear.
Puts her lips against your ear. At the bone grinder, they make the pastries.
Right down your earlobe.
Yep. Wait, wizard! Come here, wizard.
I come a bit closer.
Hold out your palms like a cup.
I rarely do as she asks.
She pours her wine into your hands.
I sort of just stare at her like, what? Is this for me? Should I have not just brought a cup? Oh, you're just gonna laugh?
She just leans back in her chair, pissing herself that you've just got a cupped handful of wine.
Oh, she's funny.
I think
I
she's
like
having you
her.
off, boy.
I would trade her.
Don't spill it on my carpet!
I just drink the wine.
Oh, please tell us.
You
it's
wake
fine.
up 2 weeks later in a bathtub.
What?
Missing a liver.
Damn it, I knew you would get me.
Bathtub of ice. I'll enjoy the rest of this, Strahd. I'm gonna go have a drink with Fud.
Right,
Yeah.
Alright, my man.
dude.
I turn to her and ask, is there any way I can get a new set of clothes? My one's kind of beyond repair.
I think we have something in girl sizes.
Oh, was it the girl sizes that excited you, Amvis?
Oh, Megan.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Research the northern wagon.
What's north again?
That is no problem, Amris Moonsire.
I have a question. If you don't mind.
Yes.
why would you be interested in helping us and giving us these fortunes in an attempt to help us when all we've ever heard, or I don't know, all I've heard at least, is that you work for Strahd? Why would you help?
I ask you a question back, Delvin.
Go for it.
Have you ever done a job for someone who you don't like?
Well, yeah, but he usually ends up with a broken nose at the end of it as well.
And what if the person you do the job for, if you punched them in the nose, their nose just came back later?
Just gives me another nose to punch.
Well, I know a man with a very punchable nose for you.
Does he live in a castle and sleep in a hall of bones by any chance?
Yes. Yes,
All right.
Strahd.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
no. Yeah, I understood that one.
It's Strahd.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
I like her. But I really don't want to do it.
Well, you must.
Strahd sounds extremely. He sounds like the scary house times 100.
Oh, he's not that bad, don't worry.
Sounds cuddly.
But we
In
don't really.
my entire one run in with the man, he seems alright. Not scary. Not too bad anyway. He holds his own in conversation.
So Irina kind of taps you on the side, Bob. I know I said it was okay to be here, but it's going to be night before we get to Valaki now. Oh, what's our plan?
Would you rather
Yes.
we walk through the night or stay the night here?
It's up to you. I don't mind which. The longer we're not inside a city, the more dangerous it is. But night poses its own risk.
We should counsel with the others then. I had our time risks and tell them of our predicament.
Well, it's probably not safe to travel.
The good Delvin will step forward a second. Damn, I have a question, if you don't mind.
I do,
That.
but go ahead.
Oh, thank you. This Strahd fellow, I can't say I've met him or anything. I don't really know how to judge him, but yeah, he seems after Irina for some reason. I was just wondering if you knew why, or could give us a bit of insight, considering you know him or work for him. I'm not looking for lots of answers, just a short one, maybe an inkling. Something like the other Delvin's just gonna slap him. She fucking understood!
I have no idea why he hunts this woman. Yep.
Yeah, I'll say the good Delvin will probably try and incite it as well.
I'll do the same.
Ruby likes her, so she believes everything she says.
She didn't know how to get rid of my of the D curse.
She did. She told you to get rid of it.
Went to go and build a mirror.
Build the mirror.
What did you roll, Delvin?
13. I'm pretty sure that was a fucking joke.
She doesn't seem to know. She's very like aloof. She seems a little bit crazy to you. Yeah, her face is shrouded in these flames and stuff. It's just very hard to read.
I don't think these people would harm us, but they're also tied to Strahd, so...
It would be best if we made camp, maybe, if we are going to make camp, not here.
Then we should head out now to have as much daylight as possible.
I still need to trade. Devon will walk out the tent and go to the place where she told me I could, or they told me before I could go to trade some
Do
shit.
you guys all follow out?
I'm gonna
yeah.
into the trade person.
I'll take my leave as well.
So Bob's leaving. For what? Clothes, okay.
I kind of want to try to trade something real quick. Do you mind grabbing me a pair? Fine. I'll go Silkers. I'll Silkers with armors.
Okay. Alright, as you, so Amrest and Silkrest, you go to the thing, to the top 10, and you find some nice Vistani clothes. They're very jingly and jangly. You also find 11 pieces of cheap jewelry, if you were to take them. And 5 pieces of fine jewelry.
I take one piece of fine.
I don't know. Are you just picking it up, Silkraeus?
No, I'll try to hide it. I'm gonna use sleight of hand.
What's your passive? Okay.
Fine. Put it back and just pick up the clothing. It fits fine.
Okay. So, you guys get your new clothes on. You probably stay around in the tent and swap them over. Bundle up your old ones, stained in blood and wolf, and like
Balls.
in Silkraeus' situation, like bile and stomach acid.
We should probably burn these armors. I don't trust our blood and stuff here. There's a lot of weird spells that can use on it. I start walking off to where I see Delvin.
And Delvin, what are you saying?
What have I found? The
Yeah, you just walked across to it and they're there. Strike up conversation with them.
All right. Are they like in a party kind of thing as well, or are they just
They're leaning against the wagon. They're kind of just taking it in.
male or female?
It's the one who was smoking the pipe, the one with the braided beard.
All right. Yeah, I'll just walk up and just go. My good man. I heard you were the one to speak to for some trade.
I can be.
I have a few things I could do with unloading. Do you buy or just
He
sell?
kind of rolls you on using the cigarette, like, come on, like, yeah.
Delvin will just pull out the jewelry box, which he's probably been stashing everything in at this point, and open that up to him. I have all this jewelry. It's not really my place or thing to. I don't wear it, but I want to sell it.
He strokes his beard, dislodges one of the bands, and it kind of flutters to the ground as he does that. And what are you looking for the box and the stuff?
I actually don't know. I haven't calculated the worth of these. I know that it's 75 for the jewelry box, 100 worth of gold rings. It was 750 for that one necklace, wasn't it? Why is my maths failing me? This is because I've been off work. It is. Just call it 900 for the whole thing.
You think I have that much?
What do you got?
Well, I'll give you 15 for each of those rings, and 200 for that necklace.
The rings I can maybe agree with. I think I'll keep hold of the necklace, maybe. See if I can get a better deal on it. It's pretty nice.
It is. It would look good on my dog.
That's, well, I don't know what your wife's into, but, I suppose.
I walk over just as he makes this comment.
You best be careful with what you say.
Oh, yeah, likewise.
I smack Delvin in the back of the head. Cam.
I am calm.
He apologized. He's an uncultured dwarf.
I stole this fair and square from my house.
I guess you should put it back. I am doing no business with you.
It's my stuff.
Damn.
He insulted my wares. It was a joke.
So I thought it was a little funny. It was a good joke, but maybe not the right person to tell it to. Maybe Bob. Maybe you could say it to Bob, but I don't
It's a
think
good
the
joke.
woman
No,
thinks
no,
it.
no. You know it's a good joke. Your pet wolf. Oh wait. I was just gonna point over at the fucking half-severed carcass over in the fucking bushes.
That wasn't the pet wolf. That was the other one. The pet wolf is cooking on the fire.
Ah, no, no, no. He tried it on with this one first.
Oh, you tried it on with the wolf?
Aye, he seems like one of them.
We're getting
Oh,
off
well.
topic.
No, if he doesn't want to do business, that's fine. That's fine.
I turned them
Two
on.
big Vistani walk up to you, Delvin,
Hold on.
and I think you should leave.
Just
I've
Delvin?
done
We're
nothing
leaving.
wrong.
We're leaving. Delvin, come on.
No, hold on. No, wait. No, you say there's festivities and happiness, yet when someone tells one joke, you start kicking off? Kicking them out the camp? What happened to the hospitality?
We are hospitable to those who do not insult us.
It was a joke. Pardon my language.
Okay, okay.
Tell your joke to the wolves out there.
I can't. I killed them.
Uh,
Big man, get out.
This is bullshit. Oh, look at Druid Boy getting all fucking uppity.
guys, we have to go.
Oh, please carry him out. Please carry him out, Bob.
We have to go. Remember what
I'll
we...
fucking go.
Come on.
Can I turn to the pipe guy before we leave and ask him if we can?
I don't think anybody is gonna help us right
the
now.
stuff.
The other
pipe guy
Delvin's walking
walked
away
off.
like, I'm very sorry, I'm very, very sorry, I'm sorry, I'm very sorry.
And the pipe guy walked off when he was he denied doing trade. So no one got anything they wanted.
Oh, okay, Delvin.
Everything was great. They loved Delvin, and then Delvin opened his mouth.
They're not much of comedians. That's all.
Oh my god.
Just
Oh
assume
my-
I'm no
people don't
cunt.
like jokes. Delvin, just assume people don't like jokes.
Irene, just ignored them. That's what
He
I've learned.
started acting up first. That's all I'm saying.
He
Uh,
just said he wanted jewelry for his dog. He was willing to pay 200 for it. You shouldn't care what he uses
Well,
it
if he
for.
wants to put jewelry on a dog, then he deserves the insulting.
let's just
What kind of freak does that?
focus,
I bet you
please.
like Amherst. I bet you like Amherst would.
Yeah, probably.
You continue down this road, arguing and muttering between
Probably
each
like
other.
a ball gag. Faggot.
What the fuck?
What did he say?
Probably a ball guy. For his dog.
Oh, come on, that was kind of funny though.
You
I was
follow the river to the base of a canyon, at the far end of which there's a great waterfall spilling out into a pool. There's billowing clouds of a cold mist frothing around it, and a great stone bridge spans the canyon nearly 1,000 feet overhead. You could go back out the other way if you wanted, but I assume you just kind of continued past the camp. That's the direction that the two big Vistani shoved you.
So that's two traders have not kicked us out of the shop. Yeah, Delvin.
It is true, but
People should learn manners, that's all I'm saying.
that's a little ironic.
Look, I was polite. I tried to tell a joke.
I really
That's all.
did think he was just trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't actually try to like hurt them until after, you know. Well, it's like you can call me a dog, and then I say no, I'm not a dog. I'm a cat. You know.
That's because you're a cat person. I'm pretty sure his wife was not a cat person.
You don't know that. Maybe it was a dog person.
All I'm saying is we were at that camp for a good while and I didn't see no dog.
Maybe the dog is his wife. Maybe that's.
Look,
That's-
I'm thinking, I said his wife, he thought about it in his head, went, oh shit, I am probably with the wrong woman, and he got a bit confused. That's the way I'm ruling it.
Yes, Delvin. You opened his mind to the fact that he was with the wrong woman.
Yeah,
That is what happened. That is why he got annoyed at you.
Yep, that's right.
Would you like someone else to handle your
We,
trades?
I've been assuming that we've been just walking and leaving
Yeah, this
because
is like you walk towards the thingy. Yeah, you're far underneath it at the moment.
Delvin, I'm just gonna say, I recommend someone else handle your trades for the near future. Because you're
I
2 for 2
did.
for
I did say I was no good at it. I pre-warned.
Amorous, would you do that for him so we don't get kicked out of any more camps? Because if you don't, we're going to get kicked out everywhere we go. You saw
What's
what
wrong,
happened.
big boy? You can't put it behind you.
They got annoyed at everyone, not just him. I couldn't even refill my tin. I'd like to be able to refill my tin every so often.
Look, I only start insulting you when you start shouting at me. I don't respond well to it. I won't lie to you. There you go, you're starting to learn.
He's a dwarf, they're always short-tempered. I thought you would know this. The other one's doing something wrong!
The other
Can
one's
we
not a
stop
dwarf, he's a
fighting?
mirror ghost.
You guys are giving me a really bad headache right now, and now I'm getting kind of annoyed.
I agree.
Can we please just get the job done? We get it. Delvin sucks at trade. I will try to do trades for him, but don't. Case in point.
Very good at it.
Yes, we understand. Now, can we stop talking about it? It's giving me a headache.
Yeah, me too. I'm really starting to think I should have punched him.
Jesus Christ.
It's fine.
Yeah, you make mistakes. Next time. Next time he's getting
No dog jokes, though. No dog jokes.
Yeah, stick to cat jokes.
I'm okay. I could take it.
See, now she's got a sense of humor.
Okay. I got a joke for you, Dalvin. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
What did the wolf say?
I don't know.
You personally said you would drop this.
I'm sorry. It's just funny. He picked the rat. He didn't pick the rat. He picked the wolf. Oh, come on, Amber's. That was kind of funny. Okay. Would you like to be retarded for the rest of your life or dead?
Would you like to have a half-caved-in skull for the rest of your life?
It's a good question.
Bob can help.
Would you like to be retarded or dead for the rest of your life?
The debate people have been
That's a
having
good
for years.
question. Hi, Mum.
So you're at the bottom of this chasm. The waters are whooshing by. It's pulled up. There's like that pool, as you can see, the other side of the bridge. It's quite a fast-flowing river. No, it is sheer. The chasm's walls are slippery and sheer, and would need climbing gear.
Let me check my pet.
Hey. No? Yeah.
I've been young.
You can start climbing.
I do as well. I have one as well.
I have a teddy bear.
Okay.
Well, I have
Start,
a rope. I have a very.
hammering the pitons, the pythons, the pitons.
Real quick, what did I change my clothes to? Because right now I'm stuck.
Female clothes, I think that's what she
Like, not
said.
female, no, she was joking about female.
Jean, was she joking about female?
Amorous, what did you give Silcreus?
Damn, you're no fun.
So,
I don't know, man. With the mouth that your character has,
I'm sorry,
fuck.
your character has tits. The picture of your actual person down at the bottom has tits. What should I name the clothes?
Close.
Vistani clothes.
What is spelled Vistani?
Vistani.
You could say V clothes or pimped out clothes, because aren't they all about pimped out stuff?
I'm going to delete the robe.
Ooh, Bojangles. Call it Bojangles outfit.
No, I just had a standard one. I wished I had a magic one, but I think he maybe put it back, and then he got it. Maybe put back the robe that Delvin then stole.
Yes. Do I have to roll anything for this?
Yes,
Survival.
you need to make... No, not a survival, you dingle dang. You need to make a survival.
Okay.
No, it is athletics.
Oh, good thing I'm not climbing my athletics and -1. Fuck.
How does he?
17. So, Amorous, you start slowly making your way up, hammering in loops of rope and climbing it. It's very difficult. It's slick and hard, and it's even worse because all you can hear next to you is Ruby go, "Ah, I can't make it!" Just constantly as she throws herself at the bottom of the canyon.
I turned Delvin. I turned Delvin. Weren't cats supposed to be able to climb?
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I had high athletics.
Delvin, you give it a shot. Go.
He just looks at you.
Fine then, good Delvin. Go.
He looks at you and smiles.
That's creepy.
Delvins aren't listening. Ruby, give one of them your climbing gear.
I'm in the hole, falling to my possible death.
You know, you barely made it up at edge.
You didn't even get up.
Fair.
I'm
I can
gonna
see you struggling beside me, Ruby. What are you falling to your death for?
I'm gonna roll to turn into Superman and just leap the entirety of the cliff.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Roll a D100.
A D100.
Oof.
Alright. Don't fuck me on this.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Damn it.
Would they have had to get like 100 to actually make it happen?
I thought it was just gonna be a simple athletics, that's all.
Yuzu. Yuzu. And how are you attaching this rope at the top? There's many trees, but not nearby. Like quite a way away. This is like 1,000 feet. Yeah, it's taken you a while. You should have thought about that, shouldn't you?
You just kind of go, you finally go, I've made it, you turn around, you can just see like clouds beneath you.
You were like really focused on climbing.
The sound of Ruby disappeared about an hour ago.
Tell me, Ruby, do you ever think
How
he's
long?
gonna come
It
back?
shouldn't take that long to climb 1,000 feet, should it?
Ruby, do you think
But I only have I have another 50 feet rope, but he kind of I'm not with him, so So, hey, I was trying to make an effort, man. You're the one
We
that
couldn't
didn't.
reach 1,000 foot even with all of our robots together.
Actually, it'll probably take a while. So like, you get like 100, 200 feet up, and then you kind of look up and you go, oh, jeez, this
Oh,
is
boy.
taking a while.
Well, guess you're gonna have to calm down then. So sad.
It's taken you about 2 hours, so it's now like 3 in the afternoon, half 3. No, sorry, 4, half 4, because you were at the Vistani camp for a while. It's quite a while if we follow the beaten path. No, that is true. Um, from where? Huh?
No, the bridge heads up on the mountain here.
Which part of the map is this on?
This
Like the
part.
bridge.
Oh, let me see here.
The bridge is definitely not there at the bottom. Because there's 2 sections of text for if they come from the Vistani camp or if they come from the road.
Right, so the bridge goes that way. Right now we've got to work our way around.
The bridge goes that way! No shit, it's a bridge, it's a line!
Right now we're supposed to go around here, you cuck.
It's a lie.
I fucking
The
hate you.
bridge goes
Oh my goodness.
Maybe the Vistani camp has some climbing equipment.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure we're probably kicked out of the Vistani camp. How about you go back and check?
no, I think they're kind of mad at all of us because we're friends of him, maybe?
Yeah, they kind of hate us all. Didn't get my box filled.
Well, all I'm saying is that she
Right.
said we're destined to kill Strahd, therefore, when he's finally dead, and I'm finally, ruler, then they're gonna be fucking sorry they didn't do no trade, that's all I'm saying.
Wait, are we here, or are we down here? Which one, dude?
Second one.
So we're down here. So yeah, if we work our way around, we should be able to climb up at that top bit. Because if you notice, it does just look like a bit of a slope here.
Is there no, like, caves or anything that leads up or nothing?
No.
No.
I say we continue up and around to where this here hill just sort of slopes down, because we should be able to walk up that. Hi ho, it's off to hell we go.
Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho.
Hi ho.
So it takes you another hour or so, and then you come across this dense crops of tree kind of sticking out, and it is an incline. Oh, what is going on here? Oh my god! Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Take a break. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Good, come on. By the way, thanks for blaming Delvin for the
Rom's ready.
Okay.
Pepper.
But then you might like eat yourself in the night.
Wow, Eric. That is just mean.
So you keep on walking for a bit,
Because you're so delicious.
and you get to like this dense forested area. It's coming out. Oh, what are you gonna do? Are
Get
you gonna
to
try and
here?
cross into it, or? Yeah,
Or-
you're about there.
Okay.
Well, no, I'd say you got to about here before it starts to kind of just become too hard to skirt over the edge.
Skirt.
Skirt.
Hey, you might get another wolf. Just make sure you tell Bob not to beat its skull in.
So
Oh.
you manage to kind of push your way through, being on your wares and looking around. Nothing seems to come. Travel for another 30 minutes or so.
I guess no wolf then. What were you gonna
Still
name it?
nothing. It's quiet here apart from the sound of the flowing water rushing by your ear. And you eventually come up out onto a raised ledge halfway up the side of the waterfall. It's slippery and um, kind of just choked with twigs and bracken.
Here?
Yes. Yeah. It's not precisely in your way. It's just incredibly like you're gonna have to go like half speed to like climb over it and get through it.
Or just burn it?
It wouldn't be enough unless you just want like, because you could like probably make a space for your feet to go, and then like when you raise your feet, you gotta make a space for your feet to go, and you're not like making the airspace any easier to like move your foot through.
We don't need to, but this would be helpful. It would mean that we won't have to go as half as quick and we could get there sooner.
It is true.
Kinda.
Mm,
Fine.
You don't want to bring attention. Oh, oh.
Wow, missing the wizard. I didn't get us through our 2 different trade deals.
So give me a perception check, Amrys. Okay. You notice flapping gently in the breeze a edge of something brown nestled away underneath some twigs to your right. You find a leather wrapped bundle. Inside, you find a set of common clothes sized for a human adult.
Why am I the only one? What? I'm the only one on roll 20 right now.
Oh yeah, I only see me.
Go refresh. No, nothing shut up.
I only see me. Oh well, you might be
Oh,
shooting
no, I see
yourself.
Dean now. Refresh. Very refreshing.
Hey, there's everyone. Yeah, so that's you find this bundle. I mean, you found them in a bundle near a waterfall.
The police show up.
Hmm? make a perception check.
I never like it when Dean says, "Oh, make this, make this."
You see nothing. Yeah, it's a bit of a sad nat 20. I'm sorry. It's the truth, though. You can't see anything untoward about this bundle. There's no tracks or anything. There's nothing in there. Waterfalls, you look down, it's quite clear water. Although it's like misting up and stuff, you like with perfect clarity you can see that there's nothing. There's nothing. Yeah, just a pair of clothes. Yep.
Yeah, but what if you need them later? I mean, you saw what happened before. Clothes get ripped really easily. Are you sure you're going to be able to buy your own? Or Delvin's going. Oh, well, what happened to your money? What happened to your money? Oh yeah, I remember you bought the child.
And then you just gave him away.
They're getting some pie off him. I mean, come on. Had a perfectly good child for pie.
Need everyone to make a survival check, please.
Yes, sir.
I got 5. Amanda didn't do much better.
40.
She got 7.
14 and 13.
Del boy, stop typing.
He can't help it.
5, 14, 13, 7, 13.
After about 30 minutes of walking or so, you come back to where you started.
What?
Are we lost?
Have you been walking us in a circle, Amorous? You're the leader of this pack, and you've been walking us in a circle.
Wait, I don't remember voting for a leader. I thought we were all independent.
Yeah, we're all independent, but he's at the front. He's leading the way.
Well, that is true, though. Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
agree. Aren't you supposed to be like one with the woods, like you talk to the trees and stuff?
Yeah, don't you have sex with trees?
That's kind of harsh.
Insight. I'm joking.
Please, let her roll inside. Please let her roll inside.
No.
No, we're at the orange marker. Well, not purple
Yeah,
marker.
you're at the bit where it says falls.
We're trying to get up here, but it's all like
It's
Like
still
wood.
brackeny and like woody and stuff. It's not a forest, but it's like terrain you've never traversed before. It's getting dark, and you just got disorientated because all of you as a group got lost.
nah, blame ours.
Right.
Heavens above.
The heavens above us.
I'm atheist. Should we tell him?
What do we see when we look up? Do we see anything?
Grey and overcast. It's getting dark.
Ah.
Well, it's dark, but it's getting darker.
We're supposed to be praying to the black man above.
Yeah, you've kind of like aligned yourself and you have like a better grasp of where you're going. So you begin to walk up. Ruby, however, Ruby. Roll me a D100.
What? I don't remember how to do that.
/D100.
Or
Or
you can
like-
click the little icon to the left.
Ain't no one got those icons, you motherfucker.
I do.
It's not working.
I got 14 on a D100.
Well, that's dumb. There you go.
You kind of spot out the corner of your eye 2 objects. The first one is a shiny jar, and lying next to it is it says here a switch, but it's like one of those thin kind of leathery straps that they use to whip children at school, or like not leathery but like wooden, like like a cane.
Wow. That's just assuming. Because
I thought you were just kink shaming.
alright, so I see the jar and I see the spanky thing.
Yeah, the jar has something floating in it.
May I lift the jar?
Oh yeah, says you lift the jar.
Okay.
It kind of, you know that thing where like the contents kind of shift and there's an air bubble. It goes poof, poof.
Yeah.
Like that. It's full of tongues.
Yes.
It did not smash. It's the ground here is very damp.
You could say she speaks many tongues.
I'm rolling on the encounter table for that. You're lucky.
What?
For a shit joke, I was rolling to see if wolves would attack.
Oh. I'll accept it.
There's
You have no choice, mate.
wait. There's tongues in the jar. There's tongues in the jar.
Stop being so tongue twisted and tell us what's wrong.
That was a horrible pun. What? What is it? Besides, obviously, does it mean something? Like in tree speak?
It'd be Arcana, would it not?
But she's just being semi retarded with your druid background.
Can I roll Arcana? Because I
You
might
can.
know as well. I rolled a 21.
Alright, so both of you realise these are ghoul tongues. Nice little jar of ghoul tongues and a little whipping stick.
Someone's got a kinky business.
Yeah. Roll Arcana again.
Can I do it as well? Or would I know just because of 21?
I'll let you both roll. No, because you were rolling to see if you knew what they were. Specific.
Okay, screw you, 23.
Okay. Yeah, you do not know Amorous, Silcreus. You just think they're a component in spells and stuff, much like the things you use, like pinches of like chalk and like weird gems and stuff like that. But it's definitely towards the necrotic side of magic, which you don't really dabble in.
Yet.
But with Bob around, I never will. He shuns me for trying to help a vampire child. Won't even take my holy shake stick.
You what?
I knew you'd question that. I've got a holy shake stick that I've been carrying around this entire time that we find
He
in that
does, and
crypt
he
in the
hasn't been
house.
able to sell it because you guys keep arguing with shopkeepers.
I know. I have 1,000 worth of loot that I'm never gonna be able to sell. So hey.
I've got a crossbow and darts I'm not able to sell. I from my knowledge, it's used for more necrotic spells, so I don't think whoever owns it will be a very nice person. Yeah, let's burn it.
Okay, the glass shatters and ghoul tongues and pickled juice leak over your hand.
No.
That was
It, it still splutters against you and makes a foul odor, and some splashes on your nice new Vistani robes. You got that pickly smell now.
I'm gonna cast precipitation, that word, and just make it where under my nose smells really nice.
Okay. So after this, you continue on, and for brevity, you end up after a while climbing up, up and down, another 2 hours. So we're like 6 p.m., like 7 p.m. now. No, even later. You're like 8 p.m. now as you reach the top of the road. Down the road, you can see the bridge.
So we're here.
And yeah, you can see the dirt road. It clings to the side of the mountain and ends before an arching bridge of mold-encrusted stone that spans the natural chasm you had walked underneath. There's gargoyles cloaked in black moss perching on the corners of the bridge. Their frowns, weather-worn. On the mountainous side of the bridge, the waterfall spills into the pool nearly 1,000 feet below, and it feeds into the river that meanders into the fog-shrouded pines, blanketing the valley you have just climbed.
How late is it?
8 p.m.
I say we
Ish.
start camp.
Dean, I've messaged you. I've DM'd you. I need like an answer to this question, just for like the in-game purpose.
So
think
would
it'd
I.
be better to camp on this side.
Sleight of hand, nat 20 with a modifier of like 8, Eric.
Fuck! I've got some work to do.
Oh my god.
That's never happening.
What are you trying to do? I am really curious.
Nothing. I'm trying to get money for the crew.
So, in front of you, you hear that wolf howl, and 6 wolves come rushing out in front of you, thump, across the road, pump, pump, thump, gone. And then, as a moment later, another wolf comes out following them, dragging its leg behind its back.
You find another retarded wolf! It's close enough to retarded.
The other one was injured and you wanted it.
Feed your rat
Like-
to this one and we won't kill it.
Let me
No.
put it. Well, let me just say this. Like, you know, you can cure its leg. You couldn't cure the brain damage of that other one.
If you feed your rat to this one, we'll let you keep it.
The wolf is slowly making its way across the road. No, it's following the other pack that ran through. Okay. What's
He
the
wants
spell
that
save?
wolf.
Okay. The wolf stops and turns towards you.
Aw.
Bite your hand off.
And it raises one paw carefully in the air and just holds it there.
Stop it.
Like when like a dog's confused, it kind of does that kind
It's
of.
like pawing.
Yeah.
Rat or wolf? Rat.
It pads over towards you, dragging its back leg a little bit. Okay. It's kind of like it's still dragging its leg.
Once it's close enough, I want to cast Greatsword on it.
Um, I'm gonna cast
Guys,
that
let
word.
him have the wolf.
No, shush.
It
I'm
walks
casting it
up
to
to
make
you,
a beef
Amris,
smell instead of fucking moldy.
and
real
it starts licking your pickly arm.
Oh Jesus! Guys, I said we set up camp.
The
Guys,
wolf cocks its
no,
head, confused
let
what you're
him.
saying to it.
Leave him.
Yeah, he's distracted. Let's set up camp.
Okay.
Fucking want to kill the other wolf.
How do I learn new languages, by the way?
You study them, I guess.
Yeah, but
Not in Barovia, is your answer.
Is that like in other campaigns you technically can?
You could. It's not really something that, unless like the story dictated that you were going to a foreign place. You're like,
Yeah, obviously.
we should probably, scrum up on a bit of the lingo. But... Yep. Hi.
Okay, that's it. He's like,
replied.
I know that. Hi.
Bob's replying.
Chase the wolf.
I don't have one. Sniff. Sniff. Yeah.
Aw.
Sniff their tartar wolf.
Disabled. Disabled.
You just hear it. Amris sat there for a minute and then just started going. And the wolf is going. And that's all you're hearing.
Aww.
But
It looks like he's
the wolf-
concentrating well. I could just walk up and murder him. He's threatened me twice.
Which one are you planning to murder?
I don't know. Greatsword's big enough.
Oh.
Oh, you keep pushing.
You keep pushing, I'll push back.
Hunting. Oh, food. Sometimes we hunt what Strahd tells us to do. If he asks us to, it's alright. Nice bit of food. Mostly. Right now, you.
I think we should attack the wolf.
No, let him have the wolf.
Wolf or rat? Can't have both.
It was a joke, But then I
I need
feel
to
like
be right
the
back.
whole
Pizza's just come. Hold fire.
just let the poor guy have the damn wolf. He hates all of us anyway.
Yeah, if he hates sitting with a wolf or rat, won't make any difference. Bob's okay.
Heavenly. Silence. Dolphins. So curious. Not so
I'm
much.
just saying, we can't have an entire pack following us behind Amorous.
Well, I will say, like, not as Ruby, but I will say that it's gonna probably be an issue if you have an army of animals like that.
Roll into town with like 20 wolves, couple of rats, couple of reindeer, you know. Or they have a cat person in the team. A wolf with more dogs than cat. Over what? Rats? To do what? Walk up to something and go, rough. Because half the wolves you fight are brain dead. Yet. Yet. Fine. No. I just didn't roll as a pack of wolves. Not entirely, no.
Right, you say
I got my hand once when I was younger. Scarred me for life. Literally, looked at the scar. I love animals in life. Like, I have a husky at home. I can't wait to go see my husky. It's a cat. You point out I'm a really young elf, so I'm allowed to be as much of a twat as I can. I'm allowed to be as much of a twat as I can be. Okay, continue.
we got one. Yeah.
Oh, team left halfway through that.
No, he went to go get food.
Still can't believe Muffin thought I was gay.
Did he hit on you?
Hey, I'm back. Sorry.
I have no idea.
So yeah, the wolf said, like, oh, I'll be your friend.
That's a good synopsis, yeah. I'll be your friend.
Oh, my name's Wilbur. How is the Zorb? Oh, it's dangerous there.
I remember now.
More than one. Smells good, but dangerous. You got your food?
He also has a rat. Wolf doesn't understand me, but still.
I'll stay with you for a while. Until you've served your purpose.
Got an evil wolf there.
He licks at your sleeve.
Yo, I hope that wolf eats you.
Wild Sam has joined the party.
It steps off. It steps off your lap.
Hmm.
You
He,
are kind of lonely, aren't you,
yanks his head away.
Amos?
Don't do that. Hmm.
Kind of gay.
I'm not really big with being touched. Thanks.
Still haven't cured his dodgy leg. You're a shit owner.
He did cure the dodgy leg.
Mm.
Hmm. What's that? Like people? Other wolves won't hurt me. Oh. Okay.
This wolf's kind of fucking thick.
But we don't hear him talking though, right?
Yeah, we don't, but still. I can see the confusion on your face.
Alright.
What's your name,
You?
babe?
He pads up behind you, Amris, as you walk over to the group, who are setting up their tents and stuff. He looks at Ruby.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
The whole fur on him bristles up.
Well, technically,
How long
I
does speak
guess.
with animals last? Okay, so. I don't like her.
Didn't like it. Right. That's pretty good. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. That's what I don't like. This is the big fella.
I'm assuming he means Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Oh, you look strong. Is he your alpha? Where's your alpha? Why? It seems stupid. You need an alpha. Pick an alpha.
I love this wolf.
Eric, step forward. Eric, you're definitely going to step forward in this. It is your character. Can.
Yes, I can. I've been understanding everything you've said to it. Yep.
That was a real JoJo twist.
I've been sending
Oh,
to it. Just sending pictures for like 5 minutes.
That's true.
What's this problem? Numbers are strong.
That is amazing.
Okay. Who's a nice brown woman? Yeah, she smells good.
Arena.
Nina. This is a cute name. Hmm. Rings a bell. I can see why. I fell. Yeah. Why does your arm smell like pickles? No. The jar of
Emrys?
thumbs.
Emrys. Are you gonna be talking to the wolf the whole time? Yeah, I get it, I get it!
Would Ruby not be able to talk to animals? Seeing as she is an animal.
Why does she not bow when she addresses her alpha?
Are we gonna make camp? It's getting late. You can keep talking to your dog thing, but I will smash his face in if he keeps barking at me like that.
A wolf.
You don't need to change the way you talk to the wolf. So we can hear everything you're saying properly, and so can the wolf. So when he told you pick an alpha, we could hear you saying, "I'm the alpha." Yeah, but you said I made most decisions, so it's me. I could generally piece that together.
No, you could not.
Well, his exact words were, "We don't have an alpha. Our structure doesn't work like yours." And then with the constant going on conversation and pointing out, well, it would be me that's made the most decisions, and him also saying, "Or Delvin, but he has a problem." I'd say he could piece it together.
See?
I could.
Dickhead.
Yeah, but so Chris is a dickhead.
I'm gonna roll perception.
I'll let you roll perception.
Never mind.
I would have thought it'd have been more wisdom, but
Oh, fuck me, dude. That's funny. That was funny, dude.
Let's go to the second one.
So I thought you guys were making the camp up while Amris was talking to this fucking wolf.
For fucking half an hour of 10 minutes.
Yeah, so... Yeah, about now you speak with animals probably dried up.
When we're done setting up camp, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay.
I guess I just cast it, yeah. Yeah, that's myself, I know. I was looking at it going, that's not the one I clicked. 30 feet around me. Yeah, detect any magic. Dead silence perk has been activated. Oh. No, he just disconnected from Discord. He's gone. He's still in Discord. Like, he's still online, but he's disconnected. So, Oh, he's back.
Hello? Hey.
Hi, 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 hi.
Yeah. So, you see Delvin's cloak light up. I think that's it for what you guys have with you. There was
Yeah.
nothing else within the vicinity of you.
Okay. What time would it be now then?
Coming up to like 9 o'clock, half 8, 9.
How long would it cast? How long would it take to cast alarm as a ritual?
I don't believe you can.
You can.
You can. You can.
An hour then, isn't it? All ritual casting? Or does it have a specific time?
It's about 10 minutes, is it?
Probably 10 minutes. We'll say 10 minutes.
Yeah. Hold on. 1 minute, apparently.
We'll say 1 minute. Takes
Okay.
you a minute.
I'm gonna cast alarm around the camp.
Okay.
I'm gonna go about the because it's spamming chat. Fuck it. Cast alarm around the camp, and it's going to quietly alert us,
Mm-hmm.
so it won't scream at us.
You can try.
But I mean, I can try. What?
You can try. Yeah, it's in your head.
Okay.
Wait, so no, so the thing is, are you making it so, like, if like something breaks your alarm, do they hear the noise, or is it just you?
Just me.
Okay, so you're making it mental. Okay. Alright, and who are you including in your alarm?
I'm gonna include Amorous and Del Boy. Not Flower Boy, just Del Boy. Wait, including my alarm isn't including who gets messaged or including who can cross it.
No, who's not going to set the alarm off?
Oh, everyone except them.
Okay.
Including
Wolf
Mittens
as well?
the Wolf. Yeah, including
Alright.
Mittens the Wolf.
Sniff. Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah. Are you messaging someone now? Where are you going to?
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. Are you guys hunkered down for the night? Are you doing anything else?
I think like I'm just gonna make her go to bed. If the dog lets her, you know. Appreciate it.
Okay, you just said that you can talk and he'll understand it. But you're growling at him now. Or
Yeah,
is he
'cause it's
growling?
spell save.
I'm not, bro.
No, not you, Ruben. I thought Amorous was growling at him.
That was me.
Ah,
So you'll hunker down for night, yeah?
yeah?
And you're just in the wolf watch the whole night. With the alarm spell and the wolf watching, nothing happens.
I thought you were going to be a dick there.
We let the dice decide who's being a dick when we're a DM. The players are the ones who decide who is really a dick. So, crack of dawn, very early. A light drizzle starts. And you wake up to the pitter-patter of rain. He, like, wakes up and raises an eye.
Back off, you
Pushes his,
small.
he pushes his head into your right leg. Stick with you.
You're gonna be hella pissed.
What? What?
It's a wolf. How is it gonna know druidic magic?
We're cool.
Like, does the just question? Does the wolf just like him now?
Okay.
For the moment. For now. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh.
Okay.
Really I don't like magic.
Oh,
Okay.
they called the
Is it
disappearing
friendship?
pig.
Amherst is a furry.
You bond with animals often.
Charming a wolf. The fuck, Amherst?
Keen, please, please fanburst careless whisper right now. Can we have that going in this?
Big Ralph's crying! Ralph is crying! Ralph is crying so hard, man. So good.
Rob, hit your mic. I want to hear this.
No, that was too good.
What?
That's
This is some weird shit.
I cast Lion King. Everything the light touches is yours, Mr. Wolf.
It's like
Wait a minute. What's with the music? What?
He's playing romantic music for him.
Oh my god.
Well.
It'll only hurt a little.
blood. Despawn.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey Ram, do you want me to bond you? Like,
I wish I had someone to touch their forehead and bond.
yeah,
with.
seriously, like cut my hand and bond with them like that.
No, Amherst is a furry. Oh, I knew that.
He pulls his head away from the blood. What are you doing?
Mating.
Shh, shh, shh. Hey, Ollie,
No blood. Don't want your blood.
what's that smell?
Wow, a wild wolf didn't even want your blood.
Oh,
What's that smell?
What's this, man?
I can't breathe.
could grab its head, force the blood onto it.
Take it.
I don't like blood. Can I just, Dean, can you please draw this? Like, Emma's just trying to bond with the wolf, and the wolf is like, no.
Nah, bitch, you back your ass up.
I'll take the bond. I just don't want your blood on its face.
Love me.
You have my blood, dude.
Wait, we're all sleeping. We're just laughing at you as ourselves. And your hands.
Maybe you wake up with the wolf staring at you.
Go away! She swats at the wolf. Emrys, I warned you. I warned you about the wolf.
Amherst, why is your hand bleeding, Amherst? You were doing some creepy shit with that wolf, weren't you?
Amanda.
Yeah, what's up, man? Don't start it again. Don't start. Ow!
What the fuck's happening on Ruby's side? Yeah, and that's dark magic. How
I
fucked
said
is
it
that?
to Dean. Did you send it to Dean?
So,
Send it to me, Eric. Send it to me.
Oh, that's so good.
It's pretty good, Brad.
Wait, Henrik.
Okay.
This is what Eric sent me. This is how they should fun.
Eric, send it to me.
it's in cursive font.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Is it gonna be a thing like every session it's gonna be brought in the fucking
The sexual attraction slowly gets.
okay. Okay, I wake up, I'm swatting at your wolf. People bugging out about the blood.
What's your AC, Ruby?
Let me God. Is he gonna fucking bite me? I swear to God. My AC is 18.
Okay, he bites you, but it doesn't pierce your leather.
Amos! I will kill him!
I'll make another retarded wolf for you, don't worry.
He's still clamped down onto Ruby.
I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. She takes out her rapier.
I'm hearing shouting, I'm drawing my greatsword.
I cast a fireball into my hand and just hold it there.
Yeah, animal friendship just says that you convince a beast that you mean it no harm, so...
Yeah, but he's still charmed to you, not us.
What is it that charms him to you?
Yeah, where's the charm?
Which one charmed it for
where?
24 hours? Oh, really?
It doesn't say it's charmed here.
Mean no harm to the best.
Yeah, but it just says it lets you convince a beast it means you no harm.
If you or one of your companions
Yeah,
harms the target, the spell ends. So if we
no.
harm it,
It being charmed, yeah, the charm is that it knows you mean it no harm. No, I'm your DM, I'm telling you what's happening.
when two DMs argue.
Alright, the wolf is biting my character, right?
In this situation, that is what is happening. Okay. You stick your fingers into his mouth. Right, a charm target can't attack the charmer or target the charm with harmful abilities. Yeah,
Just
so
stick your finger up his
where
ass.
did this argument begin? It's biting the fuck out of Ruby.
Stick your finger up its ass and it will let go instantly.
I trust Silcreus, he knows what he's talking about. Okay.
We're gonna have some serious problems. Why can't you pick another fucking rat?
Yeah, why couldn't you pick a cat? The cat person will get along with a cat. Maybe I gotta get back. Double taps my chest and just a peace sign towards her.
The wolf barks at that.
You know, first you're kicking off at people, then you're setting dogs on people when they're half asleep.
No, I know that Harris
I'm
isn't
a
trying
wolf.
to get me killed. But
I'm not a dog, I'm a wolf. Tell him I'm a wolf.
well, he's acting like a stupid dog.
Wait. How did the wolf understand him?
Amrit said he's the dog. Amris replied back to Delvin by saying the dog. I didn't set the dog on her.
And then he's correcting because he understands what Amherst is saying.
I'm fine. I'm trying to out Delvin. Dog person.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
No
I will kill
promises.
him.
Just
Yeah.
you stay at the front, Ruby stay at the back. He'll be fine.
You know, if he was biting you, I do not think you would be this calm about it.
I'm gonna spread
I don't
her
have a-
guts
I don't
across
have
the
as much
mountainside.
I don't have as much armor as you do.
That's
Don't-
true.
Don't do what armors? What did he say he was going to do?
That's funny. Okay, you got it there.
Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? That went over my head so bad. What happened?
What
The
happened?
wolf said, "I'm gonna spread Ruby's guts across the mountainside," and Amris just went, "Please don't do that." And Silverius went, "Don't do what?"
Well, armors. Armors, I'm waiting for a reply. What did the wolf say he was going to do?
Delvin has got a good tight grip on his greatsword at this point, and he's looking at this wolf.
I still have
Delvin?
fire in my hand.
Alright, wait, okay, we're a team, right guys? We're a team. Besides what Sniff. Can we all agree that we do not like Sniff right now? Everyone raise your hand if you don't like Sniff.
Can I roll insight to see if Amherst was lying about him saying nothing?
Yep. Amris roll deception.
Come on. Ah!
Yep. He's lying.
Amherst, what was he saying? Make the fireball slightly bigger.
I got bit in the morning.
You didn't get bit. Your clothing got bit.
Okay. But I'm staying away from him. I'm staying in the back.
What is it? Please, refer the message, please.
Oh god.
For now. If she does anything to upset the pack order.
You sounded worried, Amherst.
You're pregnant?
Oh, wait, do I understand what he said? His half, right?
Yeah.
Oh, me and the wolf actually agree on something. I really thought you were a girl for a long time. I don't want to even see proof or anything. I'm not like that. I don't know.
Look at Strahd chat. Look at Strahd chat.
What? What?
You pregnant?
I love how you haven't even spelled pregnant right. You
Yeah.
you pregnant. You pregnant.
You pregnant.
You you pregnant.
What? What? Why the fuck would you? Why would you involve my character?
Roll deception.
Ruby, Ruby, look at Strahd chat. Ruby,
Right.
Ruby, look at Strahd chat.
The wolf looks at her and goes, "Run out of mates."
I don't know what. Why is the wolf looking at me? Delvin, do you know what's going on?
As well as that, nobody knows Delvin can talk to animals.
Did the wolf whisper it back, like, or like did he just blurt out what
No,
he
he
said?
didn't whisper it. He blurted.
I thought so.
Yeah, like, cause
Well,
now I think I'm boning Amherst.
Well, yeah. All I've assumed now is that Amris has a crush on Ruby. Delvin hasn't said anything. He's not. No one even knows that he can understand what's going on.
Technically, you said you can understand the crow earlier in the.
Yeah, you did say that. You do openly admit that.
Nobody has remembered besides me. So, I know, but nobody else does.
But I only spoke it when I think you and Ruby were around anyway, I believe.
Can we just get moving? And can you please have Sniff not stare at me weird or bite me? And can we just get moving? Okay. Okay. I'm already tired, and the day only started.
Where are we going?
Around the corner, dude, is a fucking mile away.
And is it nice? That's no. Well, fine. Conversation's dead.
You wolf is so fucking like hype, isn't he? Yeah.
What'd you say?
He's not saying it in game.
You wanted a wolf?
Sam, you should join and be the wolf.
Nah, I think Dean as the wolf is awesome right now.
But the wolf keeps biting you. He won't.
Hey, it is a boy, right?
Wolf.
Sniff is unisex, so.
Yeah, but he's got this deep ass voice. It's not gonna be a girl.
No, Sniff is an action, isn't a name.
It could be unisex. You don't know. Sniffles. Oh, Sniffles!
It's Sniffies.
I was gonna call him Sniffleopolis.
Realm goes snort.
So you cross the bridge, and it's quite ominous. It's fine.
Is there a troll under it? I want to roll a perception check.
No, you guys went under it.
Oh.
So unless one of you stayed there, no.
Good Delvin staying under the bridge.
Good Delvin hasn't replied in a while.
Where is Good Delvin? Sniff walks up to Good Delvin.
Hello, doggy! He's gonna pet him.
He licks Good Delvin.
He's a good boy. I like this one much better than the other one. I'm still sorry about your loss, but this one's much better.
Walks off to the side and throws up.
Uh,
King Delvin.
I think, I think, I think your dog's broken.
Amorous. Okay.
It walks with a bit of a better gait now. It's kind of thrown up. It's feeling better. So, so you walk about 30 for about 45 minutes in this early dawn. The light misting rain still going upon you, and then you get to this part. It's a valley. Either side of you, there's the hills rise up, and it's quite a spooky thing. And something happens, but what will it be? Who knows until we roll the dice. It is one of these. Fuck me.
What happened?
Alright, so either side of the valley, you hear noise. You hear rocks scrumble and roll down the sides. You look up, and lining the valley is a shit ton of wolves. Guys, this is a fucking curse of wolves.
How many wolves?
A lot.
Is there a number?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm setting up the map. Yeah, it's an encounter. Possibly,
You should use
you
the
know.
you should use the Delvin token as the wolf token, so there's just a fuck ton of Delvin all over the battlefield.
Wait, we had a long rest, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can only have 3 spells on prep, can't I?
I don't know how wizards work, you fuck.
Yeah, but I can only have a max of 3, right?
So 3. So what if you wait, Brad? What if you have a -3 in intelligence?
You get 1. No,
That's
you get
amazing.
1. It's usually a
Yeah,
minimum.
1 at least.
I
1.
can have 5 prepared? Fuck me. Yeah, I know. No. No.
You have 1 second. Yeah, you should have 2 second level spells.
Apparently not.
Yeah, there's a lot of wolves. 12 wolves.
Yeah, you might want to have Scorching Ray for this. That might be useful. How many? 12 wolves?
12 wolves!
Oh my god! The one standing next to us can't.
You can't tell from here. They're all kind of like you're in this valley, and they're along like the ridges either side of you. So you saw stones roll down, and then you see all these heads kind of poking up, like.
If they start attacking, I can at least burn 1 set. You're not a very intimidating person. Actually, you're quite comical to look at. I'm being serious. If anyone's going to scare them, I think it's Bob. Be my guest.
Yes. Be my guest. Be my guest.
You do not show power nor strength.
You can't hear him, but Sniff goes, "Oh, these are a bad bunch." I've seen them talk to Strahd themselves. Well, Delvin can hear that.
Yeah. Well, Delvin's just gonna be like, "Nunny," like to the side.
By the way, the one closer to the wolf is good Delvin, I assume. I
Yeah,
did it like that.
yeah.
But yeah, you guys like you know what I'm trying to do with this like drawing. You're like in a valley like this.
Yeah, but it's okay. Bob's not scary.
What do you
He's pretty
suggest I
fucking
do?
scary. Yell in Orcish.
You want him to intimidate them?
Seeing if I have any magic I could use at the same time. It doesn't really look like it. I guess I'll then make a guiding bolt just towards the ground in front of us.
Okay.
And then I just roar. Roar!
In order.
Make it with intimidation with advantage.
Wrong time. Oh, an 18. I was going to try the two Delvins standing on top of each other's shoulders next.
That's a shit plan.
Alright. So you roar, and all of those wolves run away. And then this one falls down. Like, run away.
Does he take damage?
Sure. Not a lot. It's not like a sheer drop. It takes a little bit of damage. Yeah.
Falls down the hill.
Yeah, he tried to run, but he goes and falls down. So you get for critically failing on just a random d20.
We have another retarded wolf for you to tame.
We should get another wolf.
Get another one and make Sam control this one. Come on, please. The pack of a wolf and a rat.
Good Delvin's gonna walk up to the wolf that fell down the thing and go, you tried your hardest, and just try and pet the wolf.
It kind of growls at you and it can't do anything to do.
I
Yeah.
can.
He's a good boy.
Which Delvin's that? The good Delvin.
The good Delvin.
Flip
Good
the
Delvin's
Delvin
wolf,
upside down.
isn't he? Yeah.
Huh?
Good Delvin's wolf. And... So only good Delvin can understand him, right?
No, all can. It's
Who's
any
Delvin?
animal. It's just
Both.
animal.
Okay, both Delvins
Yeah.
can understand. Okay.
Turn your Delvin upside down.
They have a different like spiritual link kind of thing to, but that just affects their combat.
Alright, well, what we'll do is we'll call it for tonight's session, and we'll pick up with this mini wolf combat tomorrow, next week.
Yep.
It's getting a bit late, and like
Okay.
we're not gonna get through the combat tonight,
No.
so we'll just car park.
There's
it for
only
now.
3 wolves and 1 that fell down a mountain.
Yeah, but you never know what the fuck's gonna happen
Yeah, but it'll
either.
take like 15-20 minutes, and I'm sure